I'm pleased to say I'm joined by one of the newest tour card holders for 2021, Keane Barry. How you doing?
Not too bad.
Now it's 1 week today when we're talking. You're going to be in action on the opening night of the PDC World Championship. How are you feeling just 7 days to go before the biggest tournament in darts gets underway?
Yeah, like me practice is going well, so I'm happy. I'm looking forward to the tournament starting. I'm on the first night, so it'll definitely be interesting and a tough first game, but I think it's just all sights on the first game to get me head down and hopefully get the win.
We'll come back to the Worlds a bit later, but going back to the start for you in darts, how did you first get introduced to it?
Yeah, my dad used to throw home in the house. I just kind of used to wreck his head when I was younger to just keep practicing with him and throwing and that. So it really started from there. He was only 4 when I started, so I was quite young. But I just used to just practice all of them, go to different local tournaments with him when I got a bit older, and just kind of progressed from there, really.
What was it about darts that piqued your interest then? Did you notice you were good at it early on, or was it the wanting to improve that you wanted to keep playing to get better?
Yeah, I think I kind of just wanted to do it. My dad was doing it the whole time, and then when I kind of realised when I got a bit older, like, it actually wasn't too bad. So I always wanted to do well, and different competitions, even if I was playing in adult competitions when I was a kid, I still wanted to win games and do well. So I think it was just the hunger for success, maybe. I don't know, but I just used to really just love throwing in general as well, so that kind of helped along with it.
One moment I wanted to talk about as well, 2016, only 14 at the time, you made the final with the WDF Europe Youth Cup boys singles, just losing out to Justin Van Tegouw in the final over in Hungary. What do you remember about that run?
Yeah, that was my first time playing in the Europe Cup, first time qualifying and that, and it was all new to me over there. You know, it was a really good experience to take on, and definitely to get to the final. I remember I met some really good quality players on the way to the final as well. And just in the final, I think I lost 3-1. I think in the sets, but it was a massive experience for me from that to bring on to the next 3 years. I think it was a massive part in me going forward to have that experience of getting to a final, a big youth final. So it really helped it on the way.
You made some more big youth finals after that in the next few years, and then we see you start to play on the development tour in the PDC towards the end of 2018. How did you find that first experience of playing on the tour?
Yeah, I remember it was good now. Like, I was really looking forward to when I hit 16 to kind of go and play the full tour and see how I get on. So it was a really enjoyable experience for me, and it was good to be playing with the really good youth players like the Japan and boys playing on the development tour. So it was really good, and I had a good couple of years on it so far. I'm really happy the way that the progression I made in it so far.
Yeah, I mean, we come on to 2019 and you really do announce yourself on the development tour. Your first full weekend, I guess you made a semi-final, quarter-final, semi-final, the first weekend that year. How much did you take away from those couple of days when you beat a lot of top quality players?
Yeah, it was massive now, yeah, because I always thought to myself, look, I think I can do it, like against these lads, and I proved myself I could, and then I started to do it on a consistent level, which was really, really good for me, because maybe I was lacking a small bit of consistency, but I started to get a bit of consistency in my game, and then I knew I could be one of the top names in the development tour, so I kept working hard, kept pushing, and I think I've kind of got like this year I got myself up to be one of the best on the youth tour.
Just touching away from the PDC for a moment, we spoke briefly at the World Masters last year after you won the boys title at the Circus Tavern. How good was it to get that title after coming so close the previous 2 years?
Yeah, it was definitely a relief for me, at the 2 years before that to losses in a final. So to get the win eventually, and it still was a tight game with 4-3 in the end as well. But it was a massive relief to get over the line there, because I really wanted that one, because since I was beat twice in a row, you know, in the final, it was a big relief to win that. I was really happy to get that win.
And last year you ended it by making your debut in the PDC World Championship. You were also there for the JDC World Youth Championship final, which you won. But what was it like going up on the stage against Vincent van der Voort and playing in the biggest event there is?
Yeah, it was amazing. I remember there was a lot of Irish travelled over there, and when I was walking on when I was walking past, seeing all the Irish lads, and it's my best friend and his family, and everyone was there. So it was brilliant. So it was a great experience to go up on stage and play such a quality player like Vincent. It was obviously tough first round game, but I took the experience from that. I didn't take any negatives. It was all positives from that game, and I'm going to hopefully put it right this year.
Definitely. Well, as I mentioned at the start, you're going to be on the tour next year. You've got your tour card. You almost got it at the start of this year, though. You went to Q School for the first time, a big run on the final day, just falling short in the final game. How did you reflect coming so close at that time?
Yeah, it was kind of tough to take, but in hindsight, like I think it was maybe a blessing. I didn't think I had with the way this year has gone, but again, I took all the positives from that. You know, like the first 2 days didn't really go my way. I didn't give lads the respect I should have, and I got punished. But the next 2 days I had two good days, and the last day had a really good day. But it just kind of fell short. But there was a lot of positives taken from it, and again, experience, which is the main thing, got from that. So yeah, like it's to get my card through the development tour is what I actually wanted to do. So it was. So I was happy. Maybe like I would have took the card from Q School, but if I didn't have to play Q School, I would. If I could play Challenge Tour without playing Q School, I wouldn't have went to Q School because I wanted to get my card through the development tour or Challenge Tour.
Well, even without that tour card this year, we've still seen a lot of you, and especially during the first lockdown, of course, we had the modus stream going on. How did you find the break from the in-person tournaments? Did you work on anything on your game, or do you just try and keep yourself ticking over?
Yeah, I just tried to kind of keep myself sharp, kind of keep myself playing. If it wasn't for probably the modus league, I would have struggled a lot more because, you know, when you have nothing to work towards, it's hard to keep the motivation to practice. So it is. So the modus league definitely helped me big time to keep me game in check, and I enjoyed it. So I did, because even though it wasn't in person, it's the same for everyone else. So to have that still kind of competitive edge of a game, even if it's online, it was hard to get used to at the start, but it was nice to have and still to be able to play.
I think I'm right in saying as well, you turned 18 in June, so were you able to get much of a celebration in with family and friends during that time with all the restrictions that we had?
Yeah, we had a kind of a small bit of get together, just family and that. So it wasn't too bad. Still enjoyed. We still enjoyed the night anyway, and it was a good bit of fun. So it didn't kind of let too much things get in the way of that. Like,
you come back on the development tour in September with a bang. You won 2 of the 4 titles to finish second, and as you wanted to do, win that tour card via the development tour. When you knew that you'd done enough to get the card, what was the feeling like?
To be honest, I didn't really know. I got my card until my girlfriend told me. I was for me, I was just kind of getting my head down, doing as best I can, trying to get the best results, kind of play well. So, but then I think it was in the last event I had it, I think. But I didn't know that, so my girlfriend told me I actually have it then, so I kind of relaxed a little bit more. It was in the back of my mind, but it wasn't really the main thing for me. It was just kind of, for me, it was in that weekend, I said I'm not going to put pressure on myself to kind of think it's now or never. I wanted to win it, but I wasn't putting the major pressure on myself because, you know, sometimes when you do that, then you kind of want it too much and it can affect your game. So, but when she told me I did get the card, I was absolutely delighted now.
And I guess at that point as well, you've got your card. You came back for the Challenge Tour a couple of weeks later, so you know that this was going to be your last chance to play on that for a little while. You get a title there as well, and of course the performances you get that call up to play on the Pro Tour. How are you feeling heading to Coventry for that?
Yeah, I went to play in the Challenge Tour just to try to get into the Winter Series, because I knew if I got up the rankings and I got high enough now, I'd have an alright chance of getting in and having a shot at the last few Pro Tours. So coming up to that, I was playing well. I was happy. Like I got the email saying I was in, so I was already kind of having my preparation for that, just in case I did get the call up. So when I did, I was feeling ready when I went over there. I enjoyed me a few days of that. You know, I think I played pretty well. So I was happy the account I made for myself, and I'm going to be ready for next year. Yeah,
you definitely did. I mean, you only ended up playing 5 of the events of the Players' Championships, but you still finished in the top 20 of the overall averages for the seasons. How did you reflect on those 5 days? Are you pleased with how you've settled into the life potentially going forward on that Pro Tour?
Yeah, it was a massive experience for me to play on that, you know, because it was kind of a free shot for me, because I wasn't kind of defending anything. It wasn't a big deal if I made 0 or if I got loads of money on the ranking. So I just took it as a free shot, and I enjoyed it. I took all the experience on board, and just for next year now, so I can go in and start the start, you know, because it's not one of them things where it's going to be my first time nerves or you don't know what it's about. I know what it's about now, and I think next year I can start a lot better.
Well, let's circle back then to next week, and you're going to be up against Jeff Smith on the opening night of the World Championship, a game which a lot of people are looking forward to watching after the draw came out. How much are you looking forward to another crack at the World Championship?
Yeah, it's for last year playing it, like it was a really good experience, but this year I know what it's about. You know, I'm really excited, really looking forward to it because Jeff is a tough game, but I know it's going to be a really good game between us both. So I'm really looking forward to that fact and. Just have another shot up on that iconic stage, you know, like it's not many people get the chance to kind of go up there twice and that, so I'm going to go up and kind of make the most for myself.
Lastly, as I mentioned, still only 18, you turn into 2021, you'll have played in 2 senior world championships, you're going to be playing on the main tour next year as a tour card holder. Do you have to pinch yourself sometimes to see how far you've progressed so quickly?
Yeah, it's a bit crazy, alright, the kind of progression was really rapid, like, but I think I worked hard enough to get here, so I'm happy to be where I am. Maybe didn't think I'd be playing the World Championship twice already, but I'll definitely take it. You know, I put the effort in, and I got me rewards. But yeah, even to be on the tour next year, it's amazing. You know, because it's everything you want to be a professional dart player. So it's I'm going to just put in the effort for the next 2 years, and I'm going to try to keep my card and be in the top 64 after 2 years. That's my goal, and just to keep progressing onwards after that.
Well, fingers crossed for that, and Keane, congratulations again on winning your tour card. Wish you all the best for next year and the next couple of years on the tour, and of course the World Championship coming up next week, and thanks very much for your time.
Thank you. Thanks very much, man. Thanks very much. Thank you.